everyone, it's Cindy and welcome back to Studioloo. I am filming this on October 1st, but probably you're not going to see it for a few days because I have a little bit of a lineup of videos ahead of this one, and I thought I would just do a little bit of play this morning because it is the first of the month, which means that I have launched my kit for my Patreon members. This is the monthly Journal Together kit for October 2022. So I'll go ahead and show you the pages because the next journal that we're going to be working on this channel will be in this beautiful book. It is a Ralph Waldo Emerson Essays and Journals book, and I have a little bit of work to do to kind of get it ready because, as you can see, the spine of this book has cracked. It looks like someone has tried to repair it with a glue, but that is not going to be sufficient. So we have more work to do than what whomever tried to repair it did. So I'll just show you my kit real quick. So sort of the centerpiece, the start of the kit is this lovely that I have designed. I have worked on her for about a month now and I'm finally happy with her. So that's her. These are a couple of large journal cards that I've done. This is another large journal card that I've done, and then this is actually a scan of a lovely vintage photo of these cutie pies. This is a page of smaller ephemera, could be tuck spots, journal cards. This green pumpkin and a little bit of greenery here. This kit to me has like a very fall kind of feel to it, but also artsy and a little spooky, but not that spooky. This is a cute little vintage postcard. There's a few of them in this kit. This one says, "Let me twine blossoms round your head." It's so cute. And this is a cabinet card. These are some ravens that I designed, and this is a blue house here with these giant pumpkins out front. And then 3 more of those fun postcards and another cabinet card. This onion, "I could cry my eyes out for you." And the pepper, "Sweetheart, I love you, though you have a temper like." And the corn, "Shucks, lend me your ear." And then I've designed these beauties, and this is a scan of an image that like a cabinet card. And then this is from an old 1800s mushroom book. Fungi book from a book that I have, this one as well. These are both photographs that I scanned from my vintage photo collection. This is an image that I designed. These are cabinet cards I've scanned from my collection. I really love this one because of this old teddy bear. This is a toe tag that I've scanned, and this is a card that I designed. So all of that being said, I think I'm going to use probably all this ephemera except maybe the toe tag because it's not going to be in the theme of the journal that I want to create. The rest of this is, though, it's going to be a bit of a commonplace book, but it's going to have a warm sort of a fall feel to it. I have printed out, I saw a couple kits that I really liked on Etsy. This is Art of Tina Fey on Etsy, and I purchased 2 of her kits. One is mushroom themed and one is fall themed. So I just went ahead and printed those out last night because they're going to be some pages in the journal. I thought they were quite lovely. I like how she frames the pages and maintains writing space. It's quite nice. And I love the use of like the lesser, scene kind of things, like the kind of poison berries that grow in fall. And then there are some tags. There are some specimen windows, some other fun ephemera, and then these tags as well, and some other ephemera. So those are 2 kits. Art of Tina Fey on Etsy. I thought it was quite lovely, and they are on sale I think right now. That's why I picked them up, because Etsy gets me every now and then. So and I'm going to use this paper in the book as well. I'm thinking potentially for the end papers. This beautiful handmade marbled paper is made locally, and my daughter actually picked it out for my birthday for me, so I would like to make use of it in this journal. So that being said, I will set all of this aside, and I think it's time to probably look at gutting this book. So let me take a look here at Just going to move my camera out of the way a little here. Do we have a nice book plate? We do. I'll probably try to keep the book plate. I don't know what else is, if there's anything else of worth in here. There might be a few little poems, which I will keep. But yeah, I think it's time to just, I'm going to use my blade, I think, to try to do this carefully instead of tearing it out, because this book's already a little unhappy. But I have a feeling I'm going to just need to recreate a spine entirely for this book, which I'm okay with. The spine itself isn't the special part of this book. It's really the cover. Okay. Yeah, I already see it's a little gouged. The spine, it wants to just crack. So see right here, it's so dry. It's just, it feels almost like peeling paint. So crinkly. Sometimes certain books are just, they're not built the same as others, you know. And this particular one, while beautiful, it just doesn't have that, it's too hard to remove it. Someone has really tried to glue it on there. Just very, very bad glue. I think the glue probably made things worse, to be honest. Yeah, so it just cracked completely. You see, they've tried to add glue here, and it's a really stiff glue. It doesn't have any flexibility like a silicone glue would, so it really kind of ruined this. I don't know, or the paint that's used on the spine, one of the two. It's just not the best. So let's just recover the part that I am very much wanting to use, which is the covers, and we'll use the spine to make the new spine. And I'm actually going to cut it right on the crack of the ditch here. There we go. Almost. It's just stuck by that glue and paint that's been, yeah, that is just, I'm sure that feels so much better to just have that off. It just wanted to come off. All right, that's better. Now let's see if we need to clean this up a little bit, maybe. Probably just pull into this a little. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. There we go. And then I'm also just going to clean this ditch here right off. Just cut right up to the book board. There. I removed a little of the book board that's just, it's not even the book board yet, it's still just glue. I don't know if you can see, like right here, it's not even the book board, it's just literally glue. Yeah, so I don't know what kind of glue was used here, but it's no fun. So what I'm going to do with this, not on camera, I'm going to like take some sandpaper and I'm just going to sand this edge and that edge, because it will get the remainder of any dried paint or what glue or any of it just completely off, which is what I want. I don't want to deal with any of that. See if there's any, doesn't look like there's any cheesecloth under there that wants to pull, so that's good. Okay. Okay, good. Now this I will use as a template to create the new spine. And then I can set these aside for now. Let's take a look at what we want to maybe gut from that book and see if the signatures will split apart here. So we have this bookmark, which I could pull off, and I'll take this, if it will come off, the foot thread. I just like to keep those because they're fun to collage with. This one is really just, these are glued on so crazy. All right, not going to be that cooperative. So In terms of signatures, I think these are glued in, and I can't tell if we can pull them apart whole or not. Doesn't look like it. Because I think even if I manage to get a signature separate, I don't think they're sewn. I think they're all glue. Let me see here. Okay, let's take a look and see. I think each page probably is separate. And the way that we'll see that is if we go to the center, yeah, there's no threads. So some of these, like if it's right in the center, I'll be able to keep them together, but I don't think I will. I don't think I really care, to be honest. I'm just going to go quickly through the book and pull out what I want to keep. So I'll keep that red paper just because that I'll keep to back things in. I will keep the copyright page. So now I'm just going to kind of quickly drift through this book and pull out any poems that I like or that are nice sayings here. I don't want to take forever to do this, so let's just see. Okay, this chapter doesn't look like it has much in the way of poetry. Compensation. That looks like it's neat, so we'll grab that page. I'll have to read these after the fact, but I just want to be quick about this. I don't really want to like take forever because it's not that important. Okay. Spiritual law, that's religious. I don't think we'll do much with religious. Love, friendship. The person love does to us fit like manna has the taste of all in it. This looks like a theater, bit of theater. Yeah, a lot of this has like religious stuff in it, which isn't my thing. All right, let's add, here's a poem, we'll look at that after. It's a nice poem. Nature centers into balls, and her proud ephemerals, fast to surface and outside, scanned the profile of the sphere, knew that what they signified and new genesis were here. Intellect. It's a poem on art. Essays, the second series, The Poet. There might be some more poetry here. It's a lot of poetry about like the, you know, about like the end of life or something, it seems. The soul. Here's a poem about experience. there's like one poem at the beginning of every chapter, and each chapter seems to be about 10 to 12 pages long. And there's a little bit of poetry here and there, but this is kind of the boring, you know, part of trying to get things ready to get going on your project. Politics, boring. Nominist and realist. Okay, I'll grab that one. New England Reformers, Plato, domestic life. Let's see if there's a poem for domestic life. That could be, nope, there isn't. Okay. Literature, religion, aristocracy, character, manners, ability, race, culture. I think we're good. I think I have grabbed enough from this old book that I don't really feel like it's all that important to keep going. So, this book's from 1968. It's not super old, which is why it doesn't have that same, like, old book kind of, I think, finishing. This one is more like modern times, 60s kind of publishing, where it wasn't as nice, I think. I mean, I can't say that about the cover, though. The cover is unbelievably beautiful. So, it is time to find some book board here, and we'll get a look at what we're going to need in terms of the width of the spine. So what I'll do is just take the ditch here and the ditch here and just kind of curl them up a little bit so I can press this right down. I can't wait to just throw this thing away. It has so much peeling paint. Okay, right there. Okay, so I will cut this out and then probably start to think about what I want to do with the spine of this book. But I probably should call it a video because I'm actually going to a letterpress and printing expo today. So that is my agenda. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a nice day and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.